The Philippines is on the verge of a groundbreaking achievement in building Asia's most iconic skyscraper. As one of the fastest-growing economies globally, the country has witnessed remarkable growth across various sectors, including infrastructure, digitalization, and retail. This economic boom has fueled a rapid transformation in building development, radically altering the skylines of cities nationwide. Despite Manila's expansive array of skyscrapers and its status as one of the largest cities globally, the city still lacks a super tall skyscraper, a gap yet to be filled despite its rapid architectural evolution. The country is already dotted with high-rises across major business districts like Makati, Ortigas, Alabang, Cebu, and Davao, extending even to more rural areas to foster nationwide progress. Manila, as part of the larger Metro Manila area, has expanded both geographically and vertically over time, largely driven by private sector real estate developments. Improved economic fundamentals have supported this dynamic skyline transformation, yet many Filipino skyscraper enthusiasts still yearn for a monumental tower that could elevate the Philippines onto the list of the world's most recognized skylines. The story of Manila's skyline dates back to 1912, when urbanization began reshaping the city with the construction of the 8-story Manila Hotel, considered the country's first modern high-rise. This marked the onset of rapid urban development in the metro. However, it wasn't until 1992 that the Philippines saw its first true skyscraper, the 44-story Pacific Plaza condominium, signaling a new architectural era. The cityscape continued to grow with a construction boom in the Ortigas, Quezon City, and Mandaluyong areas during the 1970s, characterized by significant investments from companies like the Gokongwei Group, which established numerous commercial establishments, including shopping malls and business process outsourcing facilities. Makati City, known as the financial hub, is home to some of the tallest buildings in the country, such as the PB Thom Tower, which at 259 meters was the tallest building in the Philippines for 18 years. The loosening of height restrictions in the 1990s allowed for taller buildings to reshape Makati's skyline, replacing older low-rise structures from the 1960s and 70s. Today, most new buildings in Makati are approximately 45 stories high, with some in Bonifacio Global City reaching up to 52 stories. Bonifacio Global City, formerly Fort Bonifacio, has been a focal point of recent urban development, showcasing some of the most advanced structures erected since its privatization in 1992. Despite the significant number of skyscrapers, it wasn't until 2008 that a building proposal announced plans to exceed the 300-meter mark, aiming to surpass the height of the PB Com Tower with a new 66-story skyscraper reaching 318 meters. This ambitious approach to redefining the Philippines skyline is part of a broader vision to establish the Philippines as a prominent player on the global architectural stage. It reflects a deeper transformation within the country, where the move towards grander and more iconic structures is seen not just as an investment in real estate, but as a statement of the nation's growth and its aspirations on the world stage. On January 23, 2018, a landmark event marked the Philippines skyline as the Grand Hyatt Manila was inaugurated, becoming the country's tallest structure to date. Positioned in Taguig, it stands at an impressive height of 318 meters, overtaking the PB Com Tower and Trump Tower Manila, which stand at 280.6 meters and 250.7 meters, respectively. None have yet surpassed this architectural marvel, positioning Makati as the leader with 75 skyscrapers, each over 150 meters tall, as recorded up to June 2022. The ambition to erect a super tall building in the Philippines dates back to 1996 with the proposal of the Centennial Tower, also known as Luneta Tower. Initially intended for Rizal Park in Manila, the plan was later shifted to Pasig due to public opposition. This structure, commemorating 100 years of Philippine independence, was envisioned to rise to 390 meters, nearly double the height of the then tallest Rufino Tower. Proposed by the German firm Walter Bauad with an estimated cost of around $200 million, the project faced governmental hesitance during President Fidel V. Ramos' administration, which ultimately stalled progress. The proposal was then relocated to a site owned by the Metro Manila Development Authority at the junction of Julia Vargas and Meralco Avenues in Pasig. However, construction never commenced, marking a significant disappointment for skyscraper enthusiasts in the Philippines. Following this, the early 2000s saw the proposal of Sky City in Mandaluyong City, a venture between Aganzan Incorporated and SBMA. Planned as an 80-story building with a height of 335 meters, it would include a hotel, offices, and residences. Yet this project, too, faced hurdles. Construction was halted due to legal challenges from a nearby homeowners association, and despite a 2005 court resolution permitting the continuation of construction, progress stalled with only the excavation completed. Another ambitious project was the PAGCOR Tower, proposed to be around 650 to 655 meters tall and located near Manila Bay in Parañaque, part of the then newly developed entertainment city Manila. This observation tower would have been a global landmark, yet by 2010, under new leadership by Cristino Nagiat at PAGCOR, the project was under review and eventually considered for cancellation. These sequences of architectural ambitions and their challenges illustrate the Philippines' complex journey towards establishing super-tall landmarks. While numerous proposals have surfaced, achieving them has been fraught with obstacles from public opposition and legal challenges to shifting political priorities. In the Philippines, the race to build super-tall structures has seen both ambitious launches and untimely cancellations. The PAGCOR Tower, poised to be the world's second tallest behind Dubai's Burj Khalifa, was ultimately scrapped due to its proximity to Manila International Airport, which posed height clearance issues. While this tower was never realized, the site it was intended for, Entertainment City, now features the iconic Okada Manila. The Philippine Diamond Tower, another lofty project, was planned for the former Manila Seedling Bank property in Quezon City's North Triangle. Slated for groundbreaking on October 12, 2014, during Quezon City's 75th foundation anniversary, its completion was targeted for 2019. Designed to stand at 612 meters to symbolize the Philippines' Independence Day on June 12, the tower aimed to be a landmark for the whole country, not just Manila. Despite interest from the Japanese government and potential investment from China, estimated at 41.4 billion pesos, the project was indefinitely shelved in 2016. Similarly, the Icon Tower proposed for Bonifacio Global City in Taguig was initially designed to reach 308 meters, but was later scaled down to 275 meters with 36 floors. Known for its elliptical cone shape, designed to withstand natural disasters like earthquakes and typhoons, the tower was expected to be completed by 2021. However, there have been no updates on whether this project will proceed. In Puerto Princesa, Palawan, plans were unveiled in September 2018 for the Princesa Tower, a 680-meter tall observation tower intended to serve as an international landmark for the city. Proposed for construction at the Santa Lucia Environmental Estate, its status remains uncertain. Mindanao also saw proposals for grand constructions with the SJS Maritime Empire Tower in Bislig, Surigao del Sur. Funded by a private European investor, this 88-floor skyscraper was projected to complete within 5 years, but like the other ambitious projects, updates have ceased. These examples reflect a pattern of grand architectural aspirations in the Philippines, often hindered by logistical, financial, or regulatory challenges. According to the Council on Tall Buildings and Urban Habitats, the expert authority on skyscrapers, the world is entering an era dominated by mega-tall buildings, which stand taller than 1,968 feet. Presently, only 3 such buildings exist globally. The Burj Khalifa in Dubai, which stands at 2,717 feet and was completed in 2010, making it the tallest in the world. The Shanghai Tower in China, completed in 2015 at 2,073 feet. And the Mecca Royal Clock Tower in Saudi Arabia, completed in 2012 at 1,972 feet. By 2020, the number of mega-tall buildings is expected to more than double, including the Ping and Finance Center in Shenzhen, the Greenland Center in Wuhan, Merdeka PNB 118 in Kuala Lumpur, and the Kingdom Tower in Jeddah, all of which are currently under construction. In Southeast Asia, Malaysia and Vietnam are pushing ahead in the race to erect super-tall structures, outpacing the Philippines. The Philippines faces unique challenges that have stymied its ability to join this race. The nation is prone to an average of 20 typhoons annually, with around 5 causing significant destruction, making the construction of super-tall towers in such a region highly risky. Additionally, being located on the Pacific Ring of Fire, the country experiences frequent and severe earthquakes. The capital city, Manila, is situated directly on a fault line, adding to the geological risks. Moreover, the proximity of Manila International Airport to several business districts imposes stringent height restrictions that further complicate skyscraper development. Obtaining building permits in the Philippines is also a protracted and costly process, taking an average of 84 days to complete the required 29 procedures. Economically, while the Philippines benefits from relatively low costs in exporting and importing due to its island economy status, the time required to move goods is significantly longer than average. Manila, despite being the political and economic hub, suffers from poor urban planning, discriminatory zoning, and severe traffic congestion, which complicate business operations. Foreign direct investment is another area where the Philippines lags due to restrictive policies. In 2020, the Philippines ranked as the third most restrictive country among 84 surveyed by the OECD in terms of foreign direct investment regulatory restrictiveness. Additionally, high electricity rates and power supply shortages, coupled with pervasive corruption, further dampen the investment climate, making it challenging to realize grand architectural projects. Despite these hurdles, the dream of building Asia's most iconic skyscraper in the Philippines persists, symbolizing the nation's aspirations for global recognition and its ongoing journey toward architectural excellence. The potential remains, but overcoming the challenges will be crucial for the Philippines to make its mark on the world stage.